Let's bring in Geetha Murali now, CEO of Room to Read, and joins us here at the SGX. Geetha, welcome. An educated literate workforce is fundamental to economic development. So just give us a sense of the scale of illiteracy in this region, the scale of the problem, and how does Room to Read drive positive change?
Room to Read is based on the belief that world change starts with educated children. And over almost 25 years, we've been working to help children build literacy and life skills to make sure they're equipped to participate in the global economy. It's important that these children are able to access employment opportunities, and we know, just given the pandemic and the learning loss impact after that, many children don't have the foundational learning skills they need to progress in school, continue a life of learning, and contribute to the global economy.
Government policy towards education, literacy, inclusion, gender inclusion is absolutely critical. Are they hitting the targets when you look at sustainable development goals, or are they falling wide of the mark?
We have a long way to go to achieve our sustainable development goals, and as I was just saying, the pandemic made that even more difficult for many implementers like us, as well as governments, to address the need. We are trying to use every available channel to make sure that we're making up for that, be it low-tech solutions all the way through to high-powered internet-based solutions, and now, of course, AI solutions as well.
Geetha, talk to us about that, right? Because as the first non-founder CEO of Room to Read, right? Your success rate benefiting the same number of children in the last 4 years, this is under your leadership, than it has in the first 20. How have you actually done that? And how much has technology helped?
It's a big focus of the organization to leverage our learnings through direct delivery to help governments adapt best practices into the system. And that's been a critical part of accelerating learning outcomes at scale. Technology does play a role, but we have to be conscious of the access issues all over the world. Of course, still about a third of the population not accessing internet-based solutions. And when the pandemic took place, we couldn't get to all of our kids through internet-based solutions. 70% of the children we served just couldn't access the internet. So we were using radio, we were using television, we were using a number of other low-tech solutions. But now there's this opportunity just with the transformations taking place with AI. But the key is going to be to make sure those are equitable and inclusive, to make sure the communities that we serve are part of developing the solutions, testing the solutions, that we're looking at bias with a really keen eye to ensure that the data sets underneath everything are representative and that we're able to continue to improve those to serve more children.
You do a lot of great work on empowering women and girls and the girls' education program. And again, what is the scale of the inclusion problem there at a gender level?
Depending on the countries that we're talking about, especially in low and middle income countries, girls are at a tremendous disadvantage. They're facing issues like early marriage, trafficking, violence against women. They're dealing with issues around reproductive health and sanitation in the schools. So these are risks that are clearly gender specific. At the same time, boys too are being sent off from home in order to work in other environments so that they can provide income back to the family. So the gender issue is not just a girls' education issue, it's a human issue.
A lot of it is educating the parents as well.
Most definitely. The parents, the teachers, the administrators, everyone that's working around these girls to ensure that they don't drop out, they are part of the solution.